Hi, my name is Logan Redmond, and this is your NIU Weekly Forecast brought to you by NIU Weather Center and Northern Star Media. A couple of headlines as we go into this week. As severe weather rolls around, we have a couple of tips on how to be prepared for severe weather. And severe weather is possible this week, and just a quick look at our climate. Now, a few days before a severe weather event happens, you want to make sure that you have emergency supplies in place in your safe spot, and you also want to know where your safe spot is. You also want to have a communication plan set in place with your friends or family so that you can communicate with them before severe weather happens. The day before the event happens, you want to adjust your plans in accordance with what your local National Weather Service office has to say. And you also want to make sure that you have wireless emergency alerts enabled on your phone, as these will notify you of any watches or warnings that get issued for your area. Now, the day of the event, you want to remind your family and friends of the communication plan that you had set a few days before the event. And if that watch or warning does come through, you want to know how to quickly and safely get to your safe spot. With severe weather, tornadoes are a possibility. So here are just a couple of guidelines of shelters that you should and shouldn't go to during tornadoes. Your worst options are going to be your mobile homes, vehicles, or underneath a highway or overpass, and large rooms like gymnasiums or manufactured housing. If you're any of these, you want to find much more substantial shelter, like an interior room of a well-built home or building. This could be a closet, this could be a bathroom. Best case scenario is a basement. Or if you have a above or below ground tornado storm shelter or a specifically designed FEMA safe room, that's the best option. With severe weather, watches and warnings are a possibility. So a watch simply means that the ingredients are in place for, in this case, a severe thunderstorm to happen. The same goes for a tornado. Doesn't mean that they're currently happening, but the potential for them to happen is there. Warning means that severe weather or a tornado is happening or is about to happen, and you should take shelter immediately. Flooding is also a possibility with severe weather, so if you see standing water, turn around, don't drown. Quick look at our climate here. As you can see, DeKalb can expect to see some below average temperatures this upcoming week, and our precip looks to remain about the same. With severe weather possible on Wednesday, I thought I'd go over what the setup looks like. Usually this time of year, our setups have a colder air mass meeting with a warm, moist air mass. This setup is a little bit different. We have what's known as a dry line here. A dry line is a boundary between a drier air mass and a moisture air mass. This will help initialize thunderstorms as we move into Wednesday. As you can see, the cold air remains a little bit behind this dry air and before it meets up with this warmer moisture air. Going into the day, we can expect some cloudy conditions with winds coming out of the south at 20 to 25 miles per hour with gusts of 35 and a high of 68. Going into tonight, we'll see those clouds. Winds out of the south 15 to 20 miles per hour with gusts of 25 and a low of 52. Wednesday, again, there's the possibility of severe weather, so expect some thunderstorms in the afternoon with winds coming out of the south for a majority of the day, becoming more northwesterly as we go into the nighttime hours, with winds 15 to 20 miles per hour and gusts of 35 and a high of 69. Looking at the week ahead, you can see a lot of cloud cover expected throughout this next upcoming week, with the possibility of rain on Sunday.